Allow yourself to gently settle into this moment, as if the entire universe has guided you here for a reason. As you soften your breath and relax your body, bring your awareness inward into the quiet, subtle space where true healing begins. Inside you, there is a field of intelligence far older and wiser than the mind you used to think with. It is the intelligence that formed you, that organizes your heartbeat, that orchestrates the chemistry of your blood, that repairs every cell without you ever needing to control it. This is your inner healing intelligence, a continuously flowing stream of awareness that knows exactly what your body needs in every moment. As you take a slow, nourishing breath, imagine that this intelligence is awakening within you, bright, alive, and responsive. Feel the gentle rhythm of your breath as a reminder that life is always happening in your favor, supporting you, guiding you. Each inhale invites clarity, and each exhale releases a layer of resistance. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to strive for anything. Healing begins the moment you enter the space of allowing, the moment you trust that you are already whole at your core. Bring your attention now to the heart center, the quiet sanctuary within your chest. Imagine a soft glow of light emerging there, warm and soothing. This light is not something you create. It has always been there, waiting for your awareness to return to it. As this gentle light expands, it begins to send a message through your entire being. You are safe. You are supported. You are healing. Feel this message ripple outward, reaching each cell with effortless grace. Your cells listen. They respond. They remember the blueprint of wellness that has always been encoded within them. You don't need to tell them how to heal. They already know. What you offer them now is your presence, your permission, your willingness to reconnect with the natural harmony that resides within. Your body is not a machine. It is a symphony of energy and information. Every thought, every emotion, every breath creates subtle shifts in that symphony. When you enter a space of deep stillness, you create the conditions where your body can retune itself, recalibrate itself, and return to its natural rhythm of balance. Notice how your body feels as you rest in this awareness. Perhaps you sense warmth, tingling, or a flowing sensation. Perhaps you feel only stillness. Whatever arises is perfect. Your experience is exactly what your body needs at this moment. With each breath, feel yourself softening into deeper levels of receptivity. Healing isn't something you achieve, it's something you allow. It happens in silence, in surrender, in moments when you release the need to control and simply trust the intelligence that is already working on your behalf. Even if you can't feel it, your cells are reorganizing themselves. They are responding to the intention you hold, the peace you cultivate, the openness you offer. Imagine now that this inner light begins to gently expand throughout your chest, flowing upward into your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands. Feel it moving through your spine, illuminating each vertebra with golden warmth. Let it flow into your abdomen, soothing the organs that work tirelessly for you. Allow it to travel into your hips, your legs, your feet, grounding you into the present moment with a sense of stability and calm. This light is the language of your inner intelligence. It moves without effort, without judgment, without resistance. It knows where healing is needed, and it travels directly to those places with precision and compassion. Trust it. Trust that everything within you is responding to this moment in ways you may never fully understand, but can deeply feel. As this healing intelligence continues to awaken, notice how your mind becomes quieter, more spacious. Thoughts pass like clouds across an open sky, and the space beneath them, the vast, silent awareness, remains steady. That awareness is the source of your healing. It is where your body and mind merge into a single field of harmony. When you rest in this field, your entire being begins to reorganize itself into a state of balance. Even the memories stored in your cells respond. Old patterns loosen. Tension melts. Energy that was once stagnant begins to move freely again. Take a slow, conscious breath and allow your whole being to soften further. Feel your body as if it is dissolving into the light within you. In this space, there is nothing you must do and nowhere you must go. You are simply returning to yourself, to the intelligence, the clarity, the love, and the healing that has been waiting within you all along. Let this awareness settle into your heart, becoming a quiet truth you carry with you long after this meditation ends. And now, take one last slow breath, allowing this inner intelligence to fully awaken, and let it guide you gently forward. As you continue to rest in this gentle space of awareness, begin to notice the subtle layers within your body, as if you are listening to an inner landscape that has long waited for your attention. Within this landscape, there are places that feel open and fluid, and there are places that feel tight, heavy, or dim. These are the areas where stress, emotional residue, and old experiences have settled, sometimes without your conscious knowing. Your body remembers what your mind forgets, and it stores those memories in sensations, tensions, and patterns of energy. Today, you are giving your body permission to release them. Allow your breath to become softer, deeper, more spacious. Imagine that with every exhale, you are creating room inside your body, room where stuck energy can finally move, room where old tension can loosen, room where forgotten emotions can rise gently to the surface and dissolve. You don't have to force anything out. Release happens naturally when you bring awareness and compassion to the places that have been holding on. Feel into your shoulders for a moment. Notice how much they have carried, responsibilities, unspoken fears, expectations, the weight of being strong. With a slow breath, imagine that warmth begins to flow into this area, melting away layers of heaviness. You might feel a soft wave of relaxation or a subtle shift in temperature. Trust what you feel. Your body is responding. Move your awareness now into your chest, the home of your emotional center. This space often holds sadness, worry, longing, and unexpressed feelings. Instead of trying to change anything, simply be present with whatever arises. Presence itself is healing. When you observe without judgment, energy that once felt stuck begins to flow again. Imagine a gentle breeze moving through your heart space, clearing out stagnant air, making room for new breath, new emotion, new life. As you continue breathing, bring your attention lower into your abdomen, the place where fear, stress, and unresolved experiences often settle. This part of the body absorbs everything: tension from the past, pressure from the present, and even imagined worries about the future. Picture a warm glow spreading through your abdomen, relaxing the organs, soothing the muscles, and loosening the knots that may have been there for years. Let your breath move into this area like a wave, washing away old impressions that no longer serve you. You may notice memories surfacing, or sensations shifting, or emotions rising gently. Allow them. You are not reliving anything, you are releasing. Your breath is your guide. Your awareness is the medicine. The moment you stop resisting what your body is holding, the tension begins to unravel from the inside out. Feel the energy around your spine now, the central channel where so much life force energy flows. This is where your body stores silent stories, moments when you felt unsafe, moments when life felt overwhelming, moments when you held your breath instead of expressing yourself. Imagine a river of light moving up the spine, clearing blockages like stones lifted from flowing water. With each breath, the river becomes stronger, more vibrant, more free. As this clearing continues, begin to sense a spaciousness growing inside you. There is more room for breath, more room for stillness, more room for clarity. You are not removing anything essential, you are letting go of what has weighed you down. What remains is your natural state: light, open, receptive, whole. Now, imagine your entire body as a field of energy, where each part communicates effortlessly with the whole. In this field, old emotional imprints begin to dissolve, not because you push them away, but because your awareness is strong enough to embrace them. When energy is acknowledged, it transforms. When tension is met with compassion, it releases. When pain is held gently, it softens and eventually dissolves. Notice how much lighter your body already feels. Notice how your breath moves more freely, how your chest expands more naturally, how your mind seems clearer and more spacious. This is the power of release. When you let go of the past stored in your body, you free yourself to live more fully in the present. You step out of old patterns and step into a new relationship with your inner world, one based on trust, ease, and alignment. As this wave of release continues, imagine that your entire body is now glowing with gentle, fluid energy. No pockets of tension, no hidden heaviness, just openness, clarity, peace. You are becoming lighter, freer, more connected to your own inner truth. Take a slow breath, feeling the spaciousness that now fills your body, as if every cell is breathing with you. Allow yourself to rest in this newfound freedom, knowing that release is not a single moment, but an ongoing unfolding. Each breath carries away a little more of what no longer belongs to you. And now, with your next exhale, let everything that has been released melt into the silence around you, and allow your body to return to its natural state of lightness and flow. As you rest in this growing harmony between your mind and your body, begin to sense the subtle shift in the energy surrounding you. It may feel like a soft glow, a gentle warmth, or a quiet expansion that begins at the center of your being and radiates outward. This shift is the beginning of a rise in your vibrational frequency, a natural elevation that occurs when your inner world aligns with clarity, openness, and healing. You don't need to push it or strive for it. It happens effortlessly when you release what no longer serves you and return to your natural state of balance. Take a slow breath and imagine that this inner glow becomes just a little brighter, not in a dramatic way, but in a steady, peaceful way. As it brightens, it begins to harmonize with every layer of your being. The physical body, the emotional body, the mental body, and the energetic body. All these layers are connected, and as your frequency rises, each one responds with a gentle movement toward equilibrium. Your body begins to feel lighter, as if the heaviness you once carried is dissolving. Your emotions become softer, calmer, more fluid. Your thoughts grow quieter, more spacious, less demanding, and the energy within you begins to flow more freely like a clear stream that has finally found its natural path. This rising frequency isn't about escaping your reality, it's about inhabiting it with greater awareness and clarity. It's about shifting from resistance into acceptance, from fear into trust, from tension into openness. When your frequency rises, your entire inner world reorganizes itself around a new center of peace. Take another slow breath, and with your exhale, imagine releasing the last remnants of heaviness that linger in your energy field. Old fears, old doubts, old stories. Let them drift away with the breath, not with force but with gentle permission. As they dissolve, the space around you becomes clearer, more expansive. You begin to feel as if there is more room inside you for light, for clarity, for calm. Now imagine that this inner light begins to radiate through your entire body. It moves through your chest, filling your lungs and heart with warmth. It travels down into your abdomen, soothing every organ. It moves up into your throat, softening your voice, clearing your expression. It flows into your mind, dissolving the chatter, illuminating the silence behind your thoughts. Let this light expand beyond your physical body now. Imagine it surrounding you like a gentle sphere, soft, luminous, and protective. This field of light is your expanded vibration. It is the space where healing becomes more than a process. It becomes a natural expression of who you are. As your frequency rises, you may notice that your breath deepens without effort. Your heartbeat slows. Your inner world feels more spacious. This is your body responding to a shift in the energy that animates it. Every cell begins to align with this higher level of coherence. Every system in your body begins to communicate more smoothly. The nervous system relaxes. The immune system strengthens. The mind becomes clearer. Emotion becomes more balanced. Healing is not only physical, it is vibrational. When your inner frequency rises, your body reorganizes itself to match that new resonance. You start to access a deeper well of energy, clarity, and vitality that has always been within you. You become less reactive and more responsive. You begin to feel more connected, not just to your own inner world, but to the world around you. Let your awareness rest for a moment in this expanded field. Notice the sense of spaciousness that emerges when you are aligned with a higher frequency. Notice how your body feels more at ease, how your emotions feel more steady, how your mind feels more open. This is the state where healing, insight, and intuition naturally flourish. You are becoming more attuned to the deeper currents of life that move through you. With each breath, your vibration continues to rise gently, organically. You don't have to control it or measure it. Simply allow yourself to be present. The more present you are, the more your inner frequency elevates. Presence is the gateway to transformation. Presence is the anchor that keeps you grounded as your inner world expands. Now, imagine your entire being as a radiant field of soft, glowing light. Every breath nourishes it. Every exhale strengthens it. You are resting in a state of elevated vibration where healing flows from the deepest parts of your being. In this state, your body remembers how to repair. Your mind remembers how to quiet. Your soul remembers its natural clarity. Feel the peace that comes from this elevation. Feel the calm that flows through every part of you. You are lighter. You are clearer. You are more aligned with the essence of who you truly are beneath the noise, beneath the tension, beneath the stories of the past. Take one final slow, intentional breath, allowing this elevated frequency to anchor deeply within you, and let it guide you into a new state of harmony and well-being. As you continue resting in this deep state of inner openness, begin to feel the gentle bridge that connects your mind and your body. This connection has always been present, quietly shaping your experiences, guiding your emotions, and influencing the way your body responds to the world. But in the noise of life, we often forget that this bridge exists. We live as if the mind is one world and the body is another, separated by thoughts, expectations, and distractions. Yet the truth is that they are inseparable. Every thought you hold echoes into the body. Every sensation in the body sends a message back to the mind. The two are in constant dialogue, even when you're not aware of it. Take a slow breath and let your awareness settle into the center of this dialogue. Notice how your body softens when your mind becomes calm. Notice how your thoughts slow down when your breath deepens. This is the beginning of rewiring the connection, bringing conscious harmony into something that has been operating automatically. Feel the breath moving in and out. With each inhale, your mind becomes clearer, more receptive. With each exhale, your body relaxes just a little more. Allow the breath to be the language through which the mind and body begin to speak to each other again with clarity, kindness, and coherence. You are not trying to control anything. You are simply witnessing the natural rhythm that brings the two into alignment. Now, bring your awareness to a place in your body where you often feel tension or emotional weight. It may be your chest, your stomach, your throat, your back, wherever it is. Imagine that your mind is gently placing a hand there, not to fix, not to judge, but simply to listen. Your body has so much to say when you allow it to express itself. It holds stories of past experiences, impressions from your relationships, echoes of your thoughts, and reflections of your environment. As your mind listens, the body begins to soften, like a child finally being heard after a long silence. This listening is part of the rewiring. When the mind listens without judgment, the body begins to trust. When the body trusts, it releases its defenses. When the defenses fall away, energy begins to flow. And when energy flows, healing begins at the deepest level. Let your breath guide you deeper into this inner communication. Imagine that with each inhale, you gather clarity, awareness, and presence in the mind. And with each exhale, you send this clarity down into the body, like a warm breeze moving through every cell, carrying a message of safety, openness, and harmony. The body receives this message, and slowly, naturally, it begins to respond. You may feel warmth, tingling, or a gentle sense of release. Or you may feel simply stillness. Whatever you experience is the right expression for this moment. As the mind and body begin to flow together, imagine the pathways of communication lighting up inside you. Neural pathways in the brain soften and become more flexible. Muscles in the body release tension. The nervous system shifts from a state of protection to a state of openness. This is not just relaxation, it is recalibration. Your inner systems are beginning to align with the rhythm of ease. Let your awareness move now into the area around your heart. Imagine the mind resting there, not as an observer, but as a companion. The heart holds emotions, intuition, and subtle signals that the thinking mind often overlooks. When you allow the mind to soften into the heart space, something powerful happens. You begin to sense your emotions not as obstacles, but as messages. You begin to understand that the mind's clarity and the heart's wisdom are meant to work together. This balanced connection influences your entire being. When the mind understands the signals of the body, it stops creating unnecessary tension. When the body trusts the direction of the mind, it moves with greater ease and flow. Together, they create a unified field where healing becomes natural, effortless, and continuous. Bring your awareness now to the base of your spine and imagine a ripple of calm rising upward, as if your body is communicating upward through each vertebra. Let this ripple reach the mind. Allow your mind to soften, to listen, to receive. Then imagine a wave of peaceful intention flowing back down the spine from the mind to the body. This two-way flow is the rewiring, the building of a new inner relationship based on compassion, clarity, and trust. Notice how, in this state, your entire being feels more coherent, more synchronized. The mind is no longer racing ahead or lagging behind. The body is no longer holding stories alone. Both move together in a single rhythm that feels natural, balanced, and deeply peaceful. As this connection deepens, you may begin to sense that healing doesn't come from one part of you, but from the unity of the whole. When the mind and body work together, your energy becomes more aligned. Your emotions become clearer. Your thoughts become softer. Your cells respond with greater vitality. Every aspect of your being begins to reorganize itself into harmony. Let yourself rest in this coherence for a moment. Notice the sense of peace that emerges when you are no longer divided inside yourself. Notice the ease that arises when you trust both your mind and your body to guide you forward. This is the state where true healing becomes effortless, because it arises from alignment, not effort. Take one more gentle breath, allowing this renewed connection to settle deeply within you, and let it guide your healing in every moment that follows.